Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about XML port in Business Central. So we will be designing this type of XML port. That is, this is a page where you can see here in the action. You can see I can export the customers, can import the customers, and can refresh the statistics. So what statistics I'm talking about is what I have this statistics here where you can see what is the total customers currently there in my table and last export date. If someone has exported, then what is the last export date and what is the last import date if someone is importing the data into the table. And these are the related customer list and these are the customer reports. So this is what the page which we are going to design. I'll be explaining about what is XML port. Okay. So XML port is an AL object. So as you all may know, it is an AL object, which means that you have to create this XML port like how we used to create table and page. Okay. And what is the purpose of this? If you wanted to import a data or export data, import data to BC, okay, or export data from BC, you can use this XML port. Okay, so you can export or import in either two ways, either in XML format or CSV format. So in this today's session, we will be understanding how to import or export in the XML format. Okay, so think of XML port as a tool to move structured data in and out of BC efficiently. This is what this XML port is all about. So you will be using XML port when you wanted to import master data. Like for example, you can think about importing a master data like customer, vendor, okay, customer data, vendor data, or items data from the external system. From external system, if you wanted to import, you can import it into the BC. Or if you wanted to export the data like sales order, invoice, etc. to XML or CSV file, you will be using this XML port. If you are integrating with a third party app using a structured file format, then you will be using this XML port. If you want a fast way to bulk import the data, then you will be using an XML port. So these are the various importance and need of a XML port. And when you should not use XML port, that is really important thing to discuss. When you should not use XML port as what if you are working with a real-time integration using API. Okay, so if you are working with a real-time integration, better you can go ahead with using an API instead of XML port. The data structure is highly dynamic. If first one is if API, go for API if it is a real-time integration. Okay, and the second one is the data structure is highly dynamic. So data is highly dynamic. Dynamic data, and if you are dealing with the unstructured data, then you have to go ahead. You should not use XML port. Okay. And the third one is if you just want to display the data, if you just need to display the data in the page or the reports, don't use this XML port. And if you need transactional processing or business logic, in such a cases, use code unit. Okay, business logic or transaction logic or transaction logic, go ahead with the code unit. Don't go with an XML port. Okay, these are the various places where you should not use this XML port. Okay, so what are the supported format? XML is the default supported format. Even if you are specifying or not, XML will be the default supporting format. Okay, so supported format is XML, which is the default one. And then another form is what CSV or the fixed width, etc. So here you can see you can set the format like variable text or format for the fixed fields. Okay, so now we are going to create this particular output. We are going to bring this particular output in the Visual Studio Code. So the launch the Visual Studio Code, where the scenario is you are going to create an import. Like you can create you can import the data or you can export the data. All the statistics should be updated in this. Okay, so this is the total. Here in the statistics you can see how many customers you have total in total 20, and last export date and last import date. So if you missed any previous session, please go to my channel. This is Gomes Tech Talks, and here you can see BC Developer Zero to Hero. So here you can find the full playlist, okay, and you can start learning this. Fine. I'll be uploading those. This is, I think we have only 3 more videos to go for the complete course BC Zero to Hero. So stay, just watch here. So before we create such page, let us just see cross check whether how many customers are there exactly in our customer. Okay, in the customers, how many customers are there? So it's 20 customers according to the statistics. Okay, so it is loading. Okay, so we have, yes, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 customers you have. If you have 100 customers, it should show 100 here. Okay. In this is what the statistics I'm talking about. Okay. Let us just try to start export. So I'm just going to create what we are going to do is what we are going to create 3 different code. What are the 3 different code? One is like one code is for export. Okay. First code we'll be creating is for the XML export. If someone wanted to export the data, then you have to create a customer export. Okay. Customer export. And the next code which we are going to create is what? Customer import. Okay. XML import. That is if you wanted to go ahead with the if you want to import any data into BC, then we'll be creating a page in order to bring something like this, in order to create something like this. Okay. So that is what we are going to create it. So let us first start with XML export. Okay. And then we will do it further. So let us just write the XML export data. So if you want to start with XML export, just start typing TXML. Okay, so once you type TXML, you can see it's an object. That is why I told it's an object. Okay, so TXML XML port. So here you cannot find the difference like import or export. Okay, that we have to tell. Fine. So you can just start typing 50100 is an XML. It's a customer export. Okay, I wanted to export the customer data, and here I'll be just telling caption. If you want to give some caption here, you can make the caption here as a customer export. And then this is very, very important. What is the direction? Whether it is a XML export or import. Okay, what is the direction? Import in the sense you are bringing the data to BC. Export means you are exporting the data from BC. So you have to say what is the direction.